After a year of posting consistently, I finally took a week off to enjoy a little getaway to British Columbia with my girlfriend Ellie. We saw the Capilano Bridge, we went biking in Stanley Park. I got a video of you biking. And it was honestly so nice just to have a week off, not stressing about creating a YouTube video.
Like I'm doing right now.
Now, only 2 weeks since I last posted one for my 1-year anniversary and my 23rd birthday, I'm finding it impossible to dive back in. But why does this always happen? An overlooked problem that most people have is not that we don't know what to do, it's that we know what to do, but we just don't do it. We know we should go to the gym, but 1 week of missed workouts makes it so much harder to get our reps in. We know we should start studying for finals, but for some reason it's so hard to crack open the books. The frustrating part about this is that intuitively, we know that success is simple. Do the things you need to do consistently to get the things you want. But why is it so easy to fall off? I go through spurts of having willpower to do an unsustainable amount of work. Then, it all comes crashing down. And when this happens, it can often feel like you're the only one who's ever procrastinated and you're a failure and all this, and we start to have that negative chatter. But then it dawned on me that 8 billion people in the world experience this on a daily basis. I'm not the only one, which is exactly why I'm creating this video today. My recent lack of action on my keystone habits is causing me to spiral, which is making me take less action, which is making my anxiety go up, which is making me take even less action, and so this vicious downward cycle ensues.
Sound familiar?
Right now, I'm not talking from a position of having conquered this beast of resistance. This video is my way of summoning the beast right now. Okay, that sounded like some Dungeons and Dragons stuff or something. And the most frustrating part about all of this is how simple the solution truly is. Take action even if we don't feel like it. This means that instead of trying to create this masterpiece on YouTube,
I love you, Matt.
I open up a Google Doc and write the first sentence of a script. Don't try to clean your entire house. Start by just picking up one sock. Hey, no, not that one. So much self-improvement advice aims to find the hacks to quickly overcome procrastination. You can overcome it forever. But the reality is, the best way to overcome the things that you're procrastinating on is to do what Mark Manson calls the do something principle. It's exactly as it sounds. You just do the smallest bit of action you can think of, and eventually you'll find your mojo. A common misconception is that motivation precedes action, but it's actually an endless loop between motivation, inspiration, and action. Another company, they sell shoes, they have a very similar idea. You might have heard of them before. Maybe. The great benefit of being a YouTuber on this side of YouTube and the development side is that everything I'm talking about often pertains to things I'm going through in my own life. The ideas I have in my videos stem from things I'm currently going through myself. Each week is like I'm journaling, except instead of a 5-sentence entry, I work for 15 hours to create 4 minutes of content. So in the 4th sentence of my journal entry this week, I would say this: the goal isn't perfection, but rather progress. I was recently listening to a Joe Rogan podcast with Jordan Peterson, and I thought what Jordan Peterson said was an interesting way to think about creating momentum.
The point is, your best strategic position is, how am I insufficient and how can I rectify that? That's what you've got. And the thing is, you are insufficient and you could rectify it. Both of those are within your grasp if you aim low enough. One of the things
Why do you see that? That's another thing you keep saying. Aim low enough. Have a low enough bar. Why do you mean that?
Well, let's say you've got a kid and you want the kid to improve. You don't set them a bar that's so high that it's impossible for them to attain it. You take a look at the kid and you think, okay, this kid's got this range of skill. Here's a challenge we can throw at him or her that exceeds their current level of skill, but gives them a reasonable probability of success.
James Clear, one of my favorite authors, would describe Jordan Peterson's aim low mentality as the Goldilocks rule for motivation. We want to pick activities that aren't too difficult but aren't too easy, because if they're too difficult then we'll get stressed out, but if they're too easy then we'll become bored. Happy to be back making these videos again, and if you have any ways that you overcome resistance, then let me know in the comments down below. Seriously though, if you're struggling to take action on the things you want, then use this video as a sign to do that. I know it can be easy to get caught in a loop of watching more videos, but make this your last one and take action on the things you wish to do. All it takes is the smallest little step, just like this. See you next week.